What's up, fellas? So today I want to break down the 80-20 rule in more detail, guys. All right, because I was telling you guys that 80% of your income gonna come from 20% of your output. All right, from your base. So, and what made me think to make this video is because I know a lot of you guys don't understand business. All right, so every first of the month, I lose about 300-400 patrons drop off, and then I reload during the month. And then somebody always will come on the comments and say, "MS, you lost like 300-400 patrons. Damn, what happened?" And then I load up during the month. And so I want to, because I keep saying this, so I want to let you guys know something about business. That's the way business works. All right, people come in, they fuck with you for a little while, and then they out. It's only gonna be a select few that's gonna rock with you for a long period of time, guys. All right, I used to watch The Walking Dead. I fell off of it about 2-3 years ago. All right, just got tired of it. Not saying nothing wrong with the show or anything like that. I just got tired of it. Now, that don't make me a bad person. The product just got old. Whatever the case may be, it just got old. I'm quite sure a lot of the people that initially started watching are still there. All right, is a lot of them probably been there from the beginning to now? Probably not. Probably only a small few have rolled it all the way out. Sometimes people fall off and then they get back on board. So sometimes, as in we're doing this shit, sometimes people will stop watching your videos for a couple of months. Then they'll miss you again. Then they'll jump back on board, guys. All right. So for all you guys that are on your purpose and you own your business, I want you guys to expect this. All right, we had an old saying at the gym: you can't train nobody forever. All right, don't expect it. You couldn't expect to take, and the clients always feel so bad when they finna fire your ass. All right, but what I would, to make them feel better, I would always say, you can't train nobody forever. All right, and so, but I would always have like five guys that from the day I joined the gym all the way till I stopped training. I still do a couple of clients, but up to that, they were still training, and they probably would have trained with me for the next 10 years. All right, because some people, if you help them in life, they'll hold loyalty to you more, even though they might don't even really need your product no more. Sometimes I will be training my clients at the end, and I will be like, "Man, I think this motherfucker ought to know what the fuck to do by now." But they so loyal to you and what you did for their lives that they'll stay letting you train them because you help them so much and they can afford it. All right, guys. So for you guys on your purpose, understand that only about 20% of the guys you initially start training, that you do business with, only about 20% of the business are gonna rock with you forever. The other 80% are gonna be interchangeable. That means that they gonna come and go. Everybody else gonna come and go. Any of you guys can go look at my first Patreon post if you feel like scrolling down that far, and I guarantee you, I don't even have to do it because I know business. I've been doing this shit long enough. A lot of those guys that were commenting on those first videos are probably not even here now. It's probably gonna be a couple guys on, I know a couple guys that I've seen been here from the beginning, but I guarantee you a lot of the guys that come in on them are probably not even here now. All right, and it don't mean that they don't like me or fuck AMS. People come in, you help them with a problem, and then they out. And then you're gonna have some people that they come in, you're gonna help them with a problem, and they still gonna fuck with you even though they might not need you because they just gonna be loyal to you. So just understand that, guys, in business, you're gonna lose people. The main thing that you need to understand, and guys, this even goes to your dating life. For any of you guys that aspire to fuck, a whole bunch of bitches to sleep and shit like that, and you aspire to building a 5-girl rotation, understand that only about 2 of those girls gonna be mainstays. The other 3 are gonna be interchangeable. They gonna be in and out, different girl. You're gonna have 2 that's gonna act right. The other 3 spots gonna be like all over the goddamn place. They here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. You only gonna have about 2 that's loyal. All right. So that's the thing with that, guys. Y'all guys, I get emails. Guys want to know, LMS, I did everything right. I was in my masculine frame. I did this. I didn't overvalidate on pursuit. maybe she just got tired of looking at your ass. Did you ever figure that? All right, some of you guys tired of looking at my ass. That's business 101, guys. That's the way it goes. All right, you can do everything right. All right, you can do everything in your business the right way. At the end of the day, sometimes people just get tired of you, the product, or whatever. I can go to a club, and I can really be feeling that shit, and I can go on a regular basis for 6 months or 3 months, whatever, and eventually I just get tired of it. All right, and I just stop going. All right, and then maybe I'll pick up going back again at another time when I miss it. But that's just the way it is, guys. So understand that in business, that people gonna come and go in and out. Don't worry about it. Just focus on constantly getting business in. All right. At the gym, I always prided myself on prospecting. Now, like something like the gym, or like you do it long enough, what'll happen is if you do something long enough, you can build up enough loyal following to where you don't even have to worry about the interchangeables. And that's the key, guys. That's the key in business 101. Like if you're at the gym, I'm gonna use the gym so y'all guys can grasp what I'm saying. You're gonna have people that's gonna fall off. But if you do it long enough, you can build up 40 sessions of the same people that are loyal to you, but that takes time. You have to go through a whole lot of people. And same thing for you guys who aspire to build a rotation. You have to go through a whole bunch of girls, and maybe one day, if you do it long enough, you can build it up to where you got 5 slots, but that's gonna take you a fucking very long time. All right, guys. So that's the thing with that. You have to keep going to where you build up a solid base. It takes a fucking very long time. And when I say a solid base, I mean to where you can build a lifestyle off of. All right. Over here, I probably got about 1,500 loyal guys that's just gonna rock with me. I probably could be over here making videos for the next 3 years, and 3 years from now, about 1,500 guys are just gonna rock solid. Everybody else is just gonna be in and out. All right, guys. So that's the way that works. So learn how to keep getting business in. Don't rest on your laurels. That way, when somebody drop off or something like that, you ain't got to go into panic mode. All right. And the next thing, since I'm on the business tip today, I also wanted to talk about this. All right, guys, can't nothing cover for a bad product. Every day, I ain't gonna say every day, at least once a week, somebody will send me an email saying, "Hey, MS, you tagging these videos wrong," or, do thumbnails, or, here go an intro, here go an outro, and I still don't never use it. Y'all know why I don't? Because I rely on my product. I don't rely on fancy. See, y'all guys see all these other, dating channels and YouTube channels, and they got all this fancy material. Big old camera, 4K, 5K, motherfucker got 6K cameras. All these pretty, oh man, this camera beautiful. 1,000 views. 1,000 views, got an intro, got an outro, got a middle tro, got every fucking thing, got music playing in the background, got music coming out their ass. They got everything, they got smoke coming all out the ground, they doing all this, but the product's shit. Alright, I can just name a couple channels right now, and some of them are not even dating channels. But, I ain't gonna throw nobody on the bus, but they do all this, 1,000 views. Product sucks. At the end of the day, guys, it don't matter what you try to put on top of the product. Can't that make up for that product? So you had all this big fancy sign on your restaurant, big old glamorous signs. At the end of the day, guys, it gonna come down to the food. You can have some people in there playing the saxophone, nice tablecloths. You can have all this fancy shit going on. What that food tastes like, though. At the end of the day, it's gonna come down to what your product is. All right, guys. So I want you guys to focus more on making your product better instead of the outer package to make it look good. All right, because at the end of the day, what people gonna judge it by is what's on the end, what it tastes like. All right, what the product is. All right, guys. I don't worry about what I tag my video and shit, nothing like this. You know why I don't worry about none of that shit? Because if you make the product good enough, guys are gonna share it. All right. I see how many shares I get a day. See how many likes I get a day. I depend on that. I don't depend on intro, outro, fancy music, 6K cameras, all this bullshit. I just got a fucking mic. All right, motherfuckers couldn't even hear what the fuck I was saying, but when they could, they was listening to it. All right, and so at the end of the day, guys, and I relate this to the dating world like this. You guys, you know, I teach you guys to be high value and shit like this. Focus on your body, you know, so you can get your shit together. Nice apartment, nice car, nice clothes. That's gonna make you more attractive. But at the end of the day, that's nice and then, and that's gonna make you more attractive. So maybe that get you more phone numbers, and maybe that gets you more dates. But at the end of the day, if you insecure, them shit tests on that date gonna rip your ass apart. All right, guys. So at the end of the day, guys, it still comes down to truly being high value. You know, faking can only get you so far. All right. At the end of the day, if you're not on your purpose and you're not really, you know, changed on the inside, and you only fix the outside, you got some clothes, you lost 20 pounds, you got a nice car, you got a nice apartment. At the end of the day, when you go on that date, them shit tests gonna eat your ass apart, because you still insecure. You still got low self-esteem. All right, guys, you still are in a scarcity mindset. All right, guys, so focus on the product. The product is you. All right, being more attractive, all that's gonna do is make you more attractive, get more dates and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, who you truly are is what's gonna get the ass, guys. All right, and the same thing go for your business. I ain't even worried about no tags. I ain't worried about no intro, no outro, no thumbnails. All y'all gonna see on them thumbnails is me like this here. That's all you gonna see on them thumbnails. I ain't doing no thumbnails. I don't got to. I don't got to. The Hodge twins never did none. None of that bullshit. You don't have to. Is what you saying good enough? That's all you gotta do. I don't gotta do no thumbnails. All right, guys. My product sells itself. All right, guys. If your product is good, it'll sell itself. People will talk about it. They'll share it. All that other bullshit don't even mean shit. Y'all see channels that got that shit, and they don't even get the views I get. And I don't do none of that bullshit because my product is on point. All right, guys. But getting back to the first point, guys, 80-20 rule, guys. The 80-20 rule pretty much goes to anything in your life, guys. Anything with your women. Only if you aspire to have a 5-girl rotation, I guarantee you only 2 of them are gonna be mainstays. The rest of them gonna be. Now, if you do it long enough, maybe you can build a 5-girl rotation, but it'll take you a lot. You have to go through a shitload of women to get it like that. All right, guys. So I want y'all guys to just understand that in your business, expect people to leave and come and go. Just understand it's a big fucking world, guys. The population is going up every fucking year. I ain't never heard them say, oh, the population declined this year. It's a big fucking world. New people in, old people out. New people in, old people out. That's the way it goes, guys. That's business 101. You can't train nobody forever, guys. All right, like the video, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.